Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the 5 must-have lipless crankbait colors. Hey guys, Lance, the LT Outdoors here. And today we are going to talk about your top 5 lipless crankbait colors. Now if you're new to my channel, make sure you check out some of my other videos. Please hit that subscribe button so you'll be able to see more. This simple color guide is an excellent starting point for choosing the most productive patterns to match the conditions. Lipless crankbaits are a major player in the bass fishing arena. When you're looking for a search bait, I prefer to choose it over most lures to search and to find fish. They cast a mile and you can really literally retrieve them at any speed, and that's something I truly love about them myself. But most importantly, bass have a hard time resisting them, and that's why they are such a great search bait. Now there is an endless choice of colors on the market. There's an endless choice of brands. I could sit here for an hour or two, go through the brands, colors, and different types. And it is so hard to make your actual choice of what to use, what color, what condition. So where do you start? And that's what this guide is for. Now, will other colors catch fish? Absolutely, you dang right they will. But these are your top 5 that have been the most productive and been most successful for myself and catch fish. When you're buying lipless crankbaits, you simply cannot go wrong with these colors without a doubt. I've caught fish with them, and if I can catch with them, you can catch fish with them. Number 1 is going to be a silver body crank. You could pick Rattle Trap, you could pick Strike King, you could pick your Bass Pro brand, you could pick your Academy brand. It doesn't really matter on the actual brand. It's got solid rattles. This one's different than some of the others. They're all different from each other when it becomes a rattle, because you have a 1-knockers, you have the tungsten 1-knocker, and you have different types of bearings in each different trap. So, when most people are looking for lipless crankbaits, they're going to immediately be drawn towards the color. And that makes total sense. Most bait fish you see are what color? Silver. So we want to match the hatch. So if your bait fish are silver, why not go with the silver and black? I've caught fish on this color in nearly every situation imaginable, but I've had the most consistent success when using a silver lipless crankbait in relatively clear water. That has been my best luck. The flash of this color draws out in clear water, and that means the bass will see this from quite a few feet away and come towards it and hammer this silver crank. Combine a tight wiggling action, loud rattles, and intriguing bait fish like color scheme, you'll have a great day on the water. Number 2 is going to be gold. Gold I will fish on a sunny day in stained water. This is a Bill Lewis rattle trap, and I really like these. It's got a little bit different, harder rattle. Great flashy gold color. Now if you find yourself fishing in stained water and it's a sunny day, it's hard to beat any type of gold colored lipless crankbait. Gold color penetrates the dirty water much better than silver or chrome, which of course increases the likelihood of a bass tracking this lure down. Now you don't need to get picky on the actual color pattern on the actual crank itself. Heck, you could probably even spray paint this gold. I mean, I wouldn't, but you probably could with a good shiny gold paint, and it would probably reflect water. The main point is the gold will reflect in dirty stained water on a bright sunny day. Now number 3 is going to be a white or a sexy shad. I use the Sexy Shad a lot. This one particular here is a Strike King. Notice the rattles in it. As I said, each one have a different rattle. But the more you can stay to a solid white pattern on a cloudy day with clear water, you're going to be better. You're bound to have some really good days fishing this combination. The reflection and flash isn't really that big of a deal on a cloudy day because there is no prominent light source coming into the water. So you're really not going to have a reflection. A lot of times this white color is going to match some of your smaller shad and bait fish more than a reflection would on a cloudy day anyhow. There are a lot of different color patterns when it comes to a white style lure, such as greenbacks. Some have lateral chartreuse striping, others might be solid white. You could even use the Sexy Shad as this. They will all catch fish as long as the sides, the largest surface area on the lure, are predominantly white. If you catch more fish on one white color pattern than the other, then stick with that one white color. Confidence is your best friend. So if I'm throwing this Sexy Shad and I'm not catching fish, and I change over to this other Rattle Trap brand, which actually is a Sexy Shad color, the difference in the size, the difference in the rattle, if you're catching more fish with this than the Sexy Shad, then confidence is key, and confidence is your friend, and that's what you're going to use. Yeah. Number 4 is Chartreuse. Now this morning I actually got up at 5:30, made me some eggs, had a cup of coffee, watched the news and saw the weather. It was storming. The storms had passed according to the weatherman. So I jumped up, grabbed a couple rods, some topwater lures and my camera, and hauled butt to a pond. Was going to fish that pond with some topwater and do a topwater video for you. Well, it started pouring on me. Now I'm not going to melt by any means because I'm not made of sugar. But I didn't have my waterproof cases for my camera and stuff. So here I am back here at the house while it's raining outside doing this for you. But if I go back out a little bit, because it's been raining, most likely the water is stained and dirty, I will use a Chartreuse color. On a cloudy, stained, water conditioned day, this lure will produce. I know it has probably the craziest looking color. I'm actually surprised that more people don't throw Chartreuse colors than the ones that do. I've seen some big time bass caught on this color under cloudy conditions in stained water. So since there is no sun and it's a cloudy overcast day and the water is stained and dirty, Chartreuse is your key. Any bright color are known to produce fish, but Chartreuse has been one of my top bright colored in almost any lure when it comes to cloudy and stained water. It may take you a while to gain confidence in this color if you've never thrown it, but give it some time, stick with it, and you will find fish throwing this in stained water. Now last but not least is the red craw color. This color can be thrown in stained water. It can be thrown in clear water too, or clearer water, but stained dirty water, this lure is considered the mind blower of this guide. Red color lipless crankbaits work excellent in the pre-spawn period, and surprisingly enough, they put off some really good contrast in dirty water, especially if they have an orange belly, which this one doesn't. But just like in stained water, if it's not quite as stained, the orange on a Chartreuse will do the same thing as well. But the red craw color produces fish. I've had tons of luck in pre-spawn with these. I've had tons of luck actually in the middle of the summer as a search bait with these when they are feeding on crawl any time of the year, this colored crank works tremendously. For whatever reason, this color is a major player on nearly every grass, pond, lake, it doesn't matter. This color is predominant in grass. Why, you ask? I cannot explain that 100%, but I have experienced numbers, and I have experienced good numbers in grassy conditions with the red crawl pattern. There are different theories as to why it is productive, but I'll leave that to someone else. It is just my personal experience that the red crawl color works tremendously well in grassy conditions. Bass normally go nuts over crawl, and why not throw a crawl color? And it doesn't have to be the red eye shad lipless crank. It could be other red crawl color lipless cranks. But this actually really should be number 1, but it is in the top 5 and definitely a great producer in catching bass. So there you have it, guys. That is the top 5 must-have colors for lipless crankbaits. As I've said before, if you're new to my channel, make sure you check out some of my other videos. Please hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks for watching, and I hope y'all have a great day.